Don't forget to go out and vote, guys. It's very important. If you don't vote, bad things are going to happen. And tonight's the night. You know, will you be able to forgive yourself if you don't vote? You know, I can't vote. I broke the law. I became a menace to society. I was a bad person. Now, every election, 4 years, every 4 years I have to live with the pain of not being able to vote. And I lost my privilege to vote. You have your privilege to vote, and don't be like me, you know. You'll be miserable every 4 years, you know. Go stand in that line. Tonight's the night. This is when you're going to decide the future of the world. So go do that. Taxes, 100%. Make it 120%. Abortion, for everybody. Every kid gets aborted. Or nobody's allowed to get abortions. Gay people, everywhere you look. Or nowhere. Just murdered in the closet. The parents come into their room and find them in the closet and they kill them. These are the choices. These are the possibilities. If you don't vote tonight, now, as soon as possible, these are the outcomes that are going to happen. Voting is not a game. It's an important civic duty. And it makes me sick when you guys don't vote. So if you don't vote, unfollow me. Better yet, unfollow life. Yeah. The importance of voting, it can't be stressed enough. You know, when you vote, that's what's going to determine your life. That's what's going to determine whether your life is amazing, like paradise, or whether it's hell, like hell. And it's not your personal choices over years. It's not what you do with your free time. It's every 4 years, if you get in that booth and you make the right choice, good things are going to happen to you in real life. And if you make the wrong choice, nobody's going to like you. You won't have sex. You won't get a job. Your body will become disgusting. And you'll get dumber. So, just take this stuff seriously. This is important. And it's worth the hassle. So go vote. The only thing more important than voting is that you make sure your friends and family and strangers and coworkers know where you stand on the issues. Because if they disagree with you about immigration, or they disagree with you about gay rights or transsexuality or religion or tax rates or anything like that, it's there can't be good people and have the different views. And so either they're bad people, or they just haven't been explained the right way. So go prove them wrong and kind of shove it in their face, especially if your person wins. And that's like the key. Besides voting, that's like the second part that's most important, and you have to do that. But you have to understand, especially if you're young, especially if this is like your first, second, or third election cycle, is that things are fundamentally changing. We were born into a time of history where the structures and the incentives that made things the way they are, all of a sudden they don't matter anymore. Things are completely different, and it's really important because that means that if the side you like or the good side wins, then good things will happen. But if the bad side wins, it's over forever. And you have to realize friendships, work, career, hobbies, all that has to take a back seat right now, because it's not something that is important compared to now, where we're literally, this time it is different. This time the world is going to change forever. And now you might find me to be a shady character. You might for some reason, think that I have ulterior motives here. But what you have to understand more, especially if you're young, is that people involved in voting in politics, they're trustworthy people. These are the people that are your real friends. These are the people that will care about you and provide a real sense of community. They may not be in your state, in your town, in your country, but these people share your ideas. And that means you can talk to them on the internet. You can talk to them on Discord, on Twitter. And these people are your real friends. These people will look after you. They'll make sure you're doing all right in life. You know, when you have problems, they'll help you out. So don't be afraid to alienate people in your real life. Don't ever let anybody tell you that your voting doesn't matter. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're unimportant, that you're just a cog in a big machine that you don't even understand. That's a psyop. That's people, they don't want you to realize that life, it is like a movie, and you are the star of it. And your decisions, your decisions don't affect your own life. No, voting affects your own life. But your voting affects the whole world. You're in like a choose your own adventure game. And the way you choose your own adventure is by voting. So don't ever let anybody tell you that your feelings and emotions don't matter, because they do a lot.